What's up? This is Draco.
And this is Alicia.
And you're now tuned in to OD
Podcast.
Oh.
Period. Have behind the child. I don't even care. All right, we here. What's up?
Hi.
Y'all left y'all getting an episode. I'm just.
Oh, listen. My girl going through it over here, but you know what?
Oh my God.
We survivors. We gonna make it. We gonna survive. Keep on surviving.
I'm a survivor to be bootylicious.
How are you? Besides,
honey, stressed out, and I try not to be stressed. I really am a very organized person, but sometimes the stressors come to your circle, and I don't like that.
Oh my gosh.
I just don't have enough time in the day. I never thought I'd see the day that I didn't have free time. I'm queen free time.
OMG. So this week for the Black Business of the Week, I have a 2-for-1 because I bought a collaboration from two of my friends that I met via social media. One of them is named Antoine and the other one name is Edwin. I'll start with Edwin. Edwin is a fashion designer. He was born in Jamaica, but he lives in New York and he makes like really, really, really creative clothing items. Like his pieces are very one of a kind. He's a very small brand, but he's blown up like really quick. But I've been knowing about him since Instagram started pretty much because he used to live in Atlanta at one point. So he collaborated recently with one of my other friends, which I thought was cool. His name is Antoine. Antoine is a stylist part-time, but he also owns it's almost like an online directory for Black-owned designers.
Ooh.
So it's something that you can go to. It's like literally a directory for Black-owned designers and things in the Black community, and it's called Black Fashion Fair. So it's similar to, obviously mocked after regular fashion fair, but they ended up coming up with a collaboration like a month and a half ago of t-shirts. So the t-shirts are I don't know if I think some of these are like Edwin's childhood photos and he turned them into t-shirts. So these are like his, I'm gonna send it to you. I think the shirts were literally handmade from like the t-shirt on up, like not just buying a t-shirt and printing something on it. Because they did have a situation where the shirts were cut wrong when they first made them.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, oh, so y'all really making these shirts from scratch. So these are, because I'm like, oh, okay. But they were really dope. They had Swarovski crystals on it in the name. Like, I love sparkly
cute.
stuff.
The shirt with the family portrait is really cute.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to come. I cannot wait till it come. I'm gonna probably save it until my birthday trip and just wear it then. But I'm really proud of them. I mean, both of them are like really excelling in the fashion industry. And I mean, I'm part-time in there. Like I dip in and I dip out because I don't know too much about fashion because it gets really technical. I just know what I like and what I don't like. And I love
right, honey. I don't know how to explain to you why Louis Vuitton's so popular, child. I just know what it look like when it's fake. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So that's how I am. I'm just a person that love like really creative fashion, especially because I live in Atlanta and everybody look like clones. So yeah, I had this conversation the other day. How
them outfits ain't nah.
Ain't nah. I think that the definition of like being creative or fashionable in Atlanta is to be tacky.
Oh Lord. Well, I can't dress, everything. So I just wear sweatsuits. I just know how to make colors match. So I don't have a game about a dog in this fight.
Oh my God! So we're gonna leave the link to both Theophilio, which is the brand, Edwin's brand, and then we're gonna do Black Fashion Fair as well on there.
Okay, sure will. Okay, cool. Shout out to you all or whatever. Y'all ain't know I was raised in New York. I'm from Harlem.
Oh, okay.
Let me stop. Do you remember we was little and people used to they would either lie and say they was from New York or they'd have something fake and say their auntie got it from when she went to New York.
Let me tell you how that caused liar trauma for me. Because even to this day, people say that they're from places and I never believed them. Because
people do be lying though.
Yeah, like they literally say they from places or they're a part of some race, and I promise you in my head, I'm like, she lying. It could be telling the whole truth, but you would have to really show me that you're from there, and that's messed up that I would just believe that everybody just be lying when they
Well,
say like, "Oh, I'm
we know
from this."
people who have. I know two people right off the top of my head who pretend they from somewhere and have fake accents. Either they still carrying on with the accent or they don't have it no more. One of them is
I,
at least 10 years consistent with this fake accent when we literally went to elementary, middle school, and high school together.
listen, I'm not gonna get started because it's
Okay,
gonna be a little
let's
flaky.
move on to the shop talk then. You liars. You a
Like,
liar or
can
cheat.
y'all
Hold
just
on.
be where y'all
They
from?
are Kelly adjacent. I can't be singing that.
Oh, oh, let me just say this. Remember on a couple episodes back, I was talking about should I mind my business about my friend doing,
Yeah, living that lifestyle.
um, I'm currently taking a friendship break from that person because of that. It's getting too out of hand and it's making me feel uncomfortable. I don't know what to say besides get a therapist. I cannot because it's getting really bad. Um, I don't want to go into detail. I'll share with you off air, but I
I
just want
can't even get my
everybody.
mouth off the floor. Let me go to the IG right quick.
No. It's not something that I told them. I mean,
Oh, I
I
got it.
initially want to tell them, but I just been like
Yeah, just
ignoring their calls and just been staying away. I can't.
really. Well, I can't. We got to hurry and record. Sorry, y'all. I'm just playing. Dang, that's crazy though. I'm sorry to hear that. I guess I don't
I'm
know
not.
how I'm supposed to feel.
I'm not sorry. I mean, honestly, you know what it is. I think that I care too much about people. I care about people more than they care about themselves. And I gotta
That's usually
learn
how
to
it goes.
unlearn that. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been an empath my whole life. Like I remember when I was little, I used to like 4 or 5 years old. I can specifically remember me crying, calling my mom a job because I'm watching the Feed the Hunger commercial. So
Eyes of an angel.
I used to be boohoo crying under the bed.
And you really want to travel and get them kids. That's
Yeah.
real.
So
That's nice of you, though. I guess.
I think I just always been an empath my whole life, and what I realized is that it's not even the fact that I think that he's necessarily doing something wrong, even though in a way I definitely feel like he needs to chill out. But I think that what it is it triggers some trauma from my own childhood. Not necessarily childhood, but just my upbringing and just stuff that I've been
Yeah.
around that just bring me
Yeah.
back to bad places. And I'm just not really in a mental space to deal with that or be around that.
Dang, that's deep for real. Honestly, especially knowing like the actions that they're taking. Dang.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Ain't nobody. I can cut you off today. Ain't nobody entitled.
but you're not. Anywho, so
You watch.
confident AF.
Okay, you're gonna be lonely AF.
Won't. Not my. Not my.
Okay, so in shop talk, I wanted to share. I'm sure everybody knows by now. The iconic DMX. He is kind of in a very poor state right now. He suffered an overdose followed by a heart attack. I believe it was over the weekend, and doctors have said he's in a vegetative state, which is actually really freaking sad. And it just brings me to all the conversations we've had about drug use on the show.
Yeah.
And I think that I don't, I have been in this space where I'm trying to like mind my business about people that use drugs and not shame them, because obviously shaming won't necessarily help the cause. It'll make them feel more isolated or rejected. But I mean, y'all, and unfortunately, DMX was kind of like blindsided when he was a teenager, like 14 years old. Somebody laced his blunt with crack, and it's kind of been a drug struggle ever since then. And that's really sad. It's really sad. And I know he has had phases where he was clean and things like that, but I don't know. It's just really sad. It's really sad to see somebody so talented and have so much success, and you would think like, oh man, you got all this success, you got too much money to be doing drugs, but that's literally the reason. It's so many
Yeah.
other things. It's just sad. So I do wish him the best. I hope that he does have a speedy recovery, if at all possible. It's not looking good. But y'all, if you are battling drugs or dealing with somebody battling drugs, just if you can at all, just seek help, show some love to your loved ones. Like y'all, it's not a joke. It's not fun. And it might feel good in that moment, but it could be, it could end. It could not end the way you expect it to. I'm sure if hindsight was 2020, he was able to come out of this as quickly, which he still can. I mean, we've seen Lamar Odom, right? But if he would have knew that this was gonna be the result, he may have taken different steps. So,
Yeah. I know we talked about it, like you said previously, just on how people are functioning addicts and um, people that are drug users and not necessarily addicts. But for me, I just try not to judge because we all have our problems. Like I do drink, um, when I'm going out or when I'm at an event or something, I have drinks. But even still, it's not my place to just say something about that. But I've had this conversation recently because of people bringing up the vaccine, and a lot of people have been comparing it like, oh, y'all talking about y'all don't want to take the vaccine, but y'all using cocaine and using this and this and that.
right. Oh, don't even get me
I get
started on
it.
that.
I get it. I get it. Like that's definitely. I mean, I feel it, but it's also not my place to say anything about people's usage of drugs. But what I will say is, and I'm not gonna recant it, is because is that I just don't think that people should just use drugs at all.
Yeah.
I don't mind
Definitely.
weed, but I mean any other drugs. And my reasoning is because I've just witnessed within the last week, somebody else from Atlanta has gotten um, bad drugs from a dealer and has passed away. So
Mm-hmm.
this is just really common. And the thing about it is, as much as you want to, of course, alcohol isn't good for you, whatever the case may be, but it's something that you can purchase from a store, meaning that came from a factory. Somebody had to approve it. You know what I'm saying? It definitely can kill you at some point, but it's definitely not something that, well, unless that situation happened in the DR a while ago. But I think that was just like some backdoor little Joe liquor. Remember when everybody was drinking that alcohol and
Oh
then
yeah. Oh my God. That was crazy.
yeah. So
I forgot about that.
oh, I did it when I was booking my birthday trip. I was thinking about it the whole time. But
Well, okay. I don't know
yeah.
what to say.
But yeah, I just don't. I'm not a fan. Like I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I don't use drugs, so I don't know the effects on it or what it does or whatever the case may be. But I'm just not a fan of it, and I hate that what it's doing to people around me, people in general. I don't like it. So
Yeah, man, and it's really sad, especially when people introduce drugs to people, especially young people who kind of just don't always know what's going on or what they're getting themselves into. It's just unfair. It's like, wow, you really giving them a slow death, man, and really might not even be a slow one, to be honest.
yeah, you never know people's body and what they can handle. So it's just a lot. I get it. Hold on, I have some recent news about Tia and Tony I just read.
Oh, brother.
The Harrises are still waiting for the accusers to reveal themselves publicly. By continuing to hide behind anonymous allegations, the unnamed accusers effectively render themselves not credible and unworthy of belief. We say, let the light shine on their identity so we can go about disproving these scurrilous, how do you say the word?
I don't even know what you mean.
Scurrilous accusations.
Wait, who said this?
This is their attorney. They said it's
Can they
civil.
do that?
Yeah, what you mean?
I guess can they ask the victims to speak out? Is that I don't know how it works. I'm just curious because that's kind of
Well,
I would think they would have to show their face in court.
yeah, I mean that's what I'm guessing that's what it is. But even still, like it says the recent allegations have come from women who have obtained the help of attorney Blackburn. Recent paid 6 20-year-old alleged. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know too much about legal stuff like that, but from my understanding, they do have to like at some point
Yeah, reveal
come to the light.
themselves.
Yeah.
I guess what my confusion is they're saying they need to reveal themselves so they can basically deny it, but wouldn't that happen in court? I would think. I don't know.
Mm.
Oh Lord. Well, okay. Well, best wishes to all parties involved. Oh, did you see? Okay, I got I got a story and I got a question. So apparently this week, Nana, the Kardashians' grandmama,
Oh God.
posted a
You love
pic.
proud of people now. Her name is definitely MJ.
MJ. Oh,
You love Mama, Nana,
What?
Mama.
That's how uninvolved I am with the Kardashians. I thought her name was Nana. So
MJ,
basically, Mama. I mean, oh Jesus. I mean, basically MJ, which stands for Mama Jaw. Okay. Anyway, so she
Mary
posted a
Jo.
picture of Khloe. Oh, well, there we go. She posted a picture of Khloe Kardashian unedited with no makeup at the pool, and apparently, like the Kardashians, are basically working very hard to scrub the image from the internet, which is insanity to me because she didn't even look bad in the picture. She looked how we thought she looked up under all that. And
Yeah.
so I don't know, I just think that's weird and funny, but that you just kind of that superficial that you don't even want your real self to be looked like. That means that you are still very insecure about yourself, but you paint this picture of perfection online. And somebody was saying like, well, that picture could hurt her brand partnerships, but isn't her company Good American about body positivity? Like, isn't that about
That's
like
just that's just something to put in the
right
state
the tagline?
to bring in more customers. You know what I'm saying? Just I mean, this goes back to kind of how we were talking about what's the girl name? Erica Mena.
Yeah.
Talking about she had a black owned business
Oh
and
yeah.
this
Oh
lady ain't
child.
even black and don't support black people, but that's another story for another day.
Yeah. Mhm.
But Khloe did not look bad in that photo. But I think the reason why she wants to get it scrubbed is because that same weekend she posted a picture in the bikini and it didn't look like that. But it
Right,
did.
it was fully edited. But
Yeah.
even then, I feel like I so there's this YouTuber named Murad Morales. I watch a lot of UK YouTubers for whatever reason, but he was saying that he thinks that Instagram should like if it's a regular post, like on the story, it'll say use this filter. It should say if the picture is like a raw image or edited. I mean, I think that's fair. And maybe
Yeah.
that can help the insecurities that social media creates in the youth and stuff like that, making it make so they can realize like this is not real. I shouldn't aspire to look like this.
Yeah. I see a lot of plastic surgery happening younger and younger and younger. In all communities, and I'm just like, dang, girl, your body ain't even finished developing. Like, it's
Right.
like
You
really
even had your first period. You want a darn titty job.
okay. All right.
No, for real. Yeah. So I bet my question for you is: have you ever like had to ask somebody to take a picture down of you on social media?
Yeah, one of my friends, and when people do this, I think that they do shit like that on purpose because it was not flattering at all. I just when you said that, this one time just really popped in my head, and it kind of pissed me off. And I really thought in my head, I'm like, that person really just don't fuck with me. So they took a picture of me from my makeup class that I did at NARS, and I was like, I look like a horse. Like I was like ugly laughing, like just looking crazy.
Like that Megan Thee
Yeah, and
Stallion
like
video.
my body was just looking crazy in the picture. Like it just wasn't flattering at all. And they posted it, and I said, let me ask you an honest question. They posted on my birthday. So I said, let me ask you a question before I ask you to take this picture down. I said, you really thought that was an appropriate picture to post? I said, you really looked at this picture and said, oh my God, this picture is so cute.
Yeah.
So you really thought that? I said, I just want to know because I said, there is absolutely no way. I said that you cannot convince me that you're not using this picture to sabotage me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, you're
you
right.
cannot convince me that.
I think it's possible for people to see a picture of you and not see the ugliness that you might claim to see. But sometimes you know when it's a bad photo.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes I won't necessarily 100% approve on a picture, but I'm like, whatever, it ain't that bad. And they probably just like that picture. That's just what they had of me.
Mm-hmm.
But that picture was fucking terrible. I said, you cannot even think that. Guess what the response was?
What?
I just
LOL.
thought you looked really happy.
Aw, see?
I said, take it down. Please. Ain't no way in hell. You got me out here looking like a damn horse.
Oh my
stupid as
God.
hell and thinking that just pissed me
Okay.
off again. I'm sorry. That really
I see. I'm trying to
I'm
think
sorry.
if I had that happen. There is a picture that someone took of me that I didn't really have a problem with it before because I was really young. But now I don't know where it is now, but it was a picture that someone caught of, let's just say it was a Janet Jackson moment, and it was on Facebook, and every couple years they would like comment on it so it can recirculate. And now me and my big grown behind would never go for it. But that's all I can think of. But I've had several times that I can think of, not exact specific situations, but I can think of one specific situation where me and a friend, we went hiking And we took a picture like jumping on the mountain, and she was so unsatisfied with the picture. She hated the cellulite on her legs. And she wanted me to take it down. But I really thought it was a cute picture of me, and nobody who followed me knew her. And I did at the time, I just didn't understand the issue. But now I guess I can understand. But I'm just like, girl, it's just like it's not even for real cellulite. It's just an imperfect looking leg. And I mean, she untagged herself. But now I'm just looking back like, dang, like, was I being insensitive? Did I think she just looked
Probably.
happy?
I was over it. I was over her ass. Like I was over her. I didn't even want her to post it after and post no picture no more. I said, just don't do me a shout out. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, people don't like a picture these days. I mean, I'll just delete it. I mean, it ain't me, so I don't care. Take it out. As long as long as I had a view of my booty and my gut, I'm okay with it. I think my face is pretty.
I
Okay,
gotta.
so
Hold on, can I step away before we do this? I
go
gotta
ahead, hon.
side note: never eat butternut squash.
Okay, I'm
So,
disgusted. Okay, speaking of food, I want to talk about this a few weeks ago when Sweetie put ranch in her spaghetti and ask you if you had like weird food combinations that you really like and that people think is disgusting.
I'm pretty normal, but I will say that I put Italian dressing in my spaghetti.
You know what? That's better than ranch.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who got some? Oh, I don't know how long they've been having this, but Chipotle got this vinaigrette.
Oh yeah, you late to the game, baby.
I'm very late. Somebody told me it was piss from God. That's how good it was. But it's
Yeah.
so good because that red salsa was getting so spicy. It was tearing my stomach. Oh, honey, I was hurting. But no, but for me, it's really just it's not really weird. I mean, the French fries and the frosted only at Wendy's. I do put sugar in my grits sometimes on my white rice. Okay, hang me. I do.
I actually started putting French fries in my frosty because of you. You had did it so much that I had to try it and
I
do it.
thought I made it up, and then boom, a whole bunch of folks do it. So I don't know who taught me, but I do
It was
put.
so good.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
so
so good.
close, and it don't taste. Now you can do it at Chick-fil-A, but it's not the same.
Mm.
I do put salt in my spaghetti, but I think people hear that and think that I have
Sugar.
sweet spaghetti. I mean, yeah, sugar in my spaghetti. I think people hear that and think that I mean sweet spaghetti, but y'all know a lot of pastas, especially red pasta, you need some sugar to lower that acid level because you're gonna have heartburn. But you know when some spaghetti got sugar and it don't be sweet, it just don't be.
It'll be like burning. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like I put sugar in my spaghetti. I definitely buy certain like spaghetti sauces that already have it in there. I can taste it. So I'm like,
I want
it's
to be
not
able to do
made up.
all. I'm at the point where I'm making my own sauces now. I don't have time. I just I do buy some sometimes, but something about making your own just hit different.
My hair
Um,
is just doing its own thing right now. I don't know what's happening.
doing my own thing. I like to eat sliced apples with salt on them.
That's normal. I remember when I was young, we used to pick crab apples out the tree and people put salt on it.
Yep. And I ain't did this in a long time, but when I was little, I put some seasoned salt on some lettuce or some celery and tear it up.
Seasoned salt.
Listen, when you don't have no food or no money, you make recipes and they end up slapping.
It's called creativity. Let's just call it that.
Creativity.
But also salt keeps fruit from going rotten,
Oh, it ain't gonna right
like
anyway because
those
it'll be in
brown
my stomach.
spots. Okay. Well,
Yeah, that's really all the weird. I'm trying to think of anything weird I do. I mean, that's really it. I mean, I've tried some weird stuff, but it was just because I was a young child. I would never. But I remember when I was
mm,
younger, I used to not like ketchup. I didn't like cheese. I used to literally get a burger with the patty and the bun. And then I started putting lettuce on my burgers. I mean, I don't even eat meat no more, but I put lettuce on my burgers maybe like in high school. I think I had my first hot wing in high school.
I had my first time we get 4, and I never went back.
Yeah, wings wasn't a big thing in my household, so some stuff I just didn't. I remember I tried my first wings from American Sandwich, and literally my oh my god, my life is in your hands.
American Sandwich that was on Campbellton
Mm,
Road. They had little bitty wings.
they had some little bitty wings, but they slap, baby. Ooh, they slap. It was just the closest wing spot to Thero because you could just walk up the hill. Mm.
Speaking of wings, you remember that one time you had got some wings from Underground and
And
they
it smelled
smelled
like
like
bleach.
bleach?
I literally will never forget that. If something went right.
You know that happened to me.
You went to the same place?
I don't know. It was the bag. It wasn't the wings.
It was so you really the bag. Well, somebody
Yeah,
else said
cause
went
this
there.
junk happened to me, and I was like, bruh.
No, I know somebody else who went there and she said the same thing. I think the chicken might have been bad.
Why would it smell like bleach?
Bro, I don't know. And I ain't eat it either. I was mad about my little $8. I'll never forget. Now I'm mad. I don't want to record no more.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
I'm just
trick you,
kidding.
queen.
But you know what's so crazy? I still am still trying new foods. Even like I really just started eating like cut onions and tomatoes recently. Like I could have it, but it needs to be like I used to not even want to crunch on an onion, but now, honey, please, you better put them onions on there. Shame the devil.
Can we talk about Ronald Isley and how he did a whole 360
You think he did a whole 360 or he just grew his beard out?
and his teeth?
Oh, he got new teeth?
Let me just give you a refresher.
Let me tell you something. First of all, I've been playing that playlist from their verses all day today. So growing up, my mama always played gospel music. So I did hear some oldies, but I didn't hear a lot of it. And let me tell you something. Oh.
That's what I'm saying. What's up? What's tea?
That's why he was giving Zaddy vibes.
Cause he ain't give that before. What's up?
I do remember his teeth being like that. Look at what teeth can do.
Yeah.
Mind you, that man is 79 years old. You know he married one of them girls from Come and Get a Scoop of My Ice Cream, Baby.
Not JS.
Yeah, I think he married the one named Candy. That was his group. He managed them, and then now they married. Hold on. This is not the same. That explains why when the verse came on, folks was like, where's Mr. Bill? Where's Ronald Isley? He was right there the whole time.
And nobody could
No, Ronald Isley still be getting his groove on that. This picture dead wrong. You wrong for sending me that one.
I just want to let you know what it gave.
Dang, Mr. Big. Not you took 80 years to get the teeth fixed. You know,
they ain't had a new technology.
Man, people always been getting veneers, bro. It just when it's accessible. But you know, I will say the Isley brothers, especially Ronald Isley, has managed to have he been relevant across generations. Like Earth, Wind and Fire will always be iconic. But Ronald Isley was on Jamie Foxx. He had, Lock 'Em Up, Throwaway Key. He had records with R. Kelly that was hits that stuck like grits. He managed JS. He is the reason we even know who Kelly Price is. Like that man is iconic. It's just so crazy. And even now, he just did a song with Snoop Dogg. It's like it's kind of like how Charlie Wilson is. It's like they the cool old folks.
Yeah, I love them, but I love Earth, Wind and Fire. So I think that those are like staple cookout songs. Like I seen that people were saying like the Isley Brothers were more so for the bedroom, and then the Earth, Wind and Fire was like cookout card game. Let me just say that my mama had a record player, so I've heard everything. Like my mama was a music listener. She collected music. I don't even know if I told y'all at one point she wanted me to do music as a child. She tried to Joe Jackson me.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, it was just like she really allowed. She had like it was a mess. Like the guy that she was dating at that time, he was in a music group, so he was trying to turn me and some other people into another group, like a kids group. And
I feel like everybody want if they find out their kid got any kind of talent, they finna try to exploit that. They finna try to run it up. Y'all gonna get us paid.
Mind you, I'm childish. I didn't want to do it because the microphone stank. It smelled like breath. It was stank. I ain't even.
Your hygiene senses have been heightened since the womb.
You know.
How you remember that?
I don't know. And this smell, I can literally smell it. And you're not wrong, because I remember when I was like 13 or 12, my uncle came over our house, and he used to wear this really freaking cheap cologne. This is the reason why I don't like cologne to this day, because of him. He would have so much cologne and none of it smelled good. And so I really found out that the reason why it smelled like that, it was because he didn't really take baths the right way. or at least the ways that I thought. So what I was smelling was body and cologne.
Oh my
And
God.
one time he caught me talking about him on the phone. I was on the phone with Terrence. Remember Terrence who used to do
I
the
remember.
chest
I
hair?
remember Bubba.
Bubba. He was like, I said, I don't know what he be spraying on, but funk and cologne don't mix. And he heard me.
What he do? Cried
He
and took a
said
bath.
nothing. He didn't say nothing. I was just like,
Kids don't lie, so he should have took that and did what he needed to do.
I never
That
was
is
cologne.
hilarious. I do remember certain smells as a kid from like my mama's friends, like that like old like hood old lady smell. Like the smell I'm talking about. Like it smelled like clothes that's been in bags in the attic. I used to hate that smell so much, and I used to hate to see when people they just overuse black gel, and oh god,
Let me tell you, when I
I'm
went to
literally about to
Stone
throw
Mountain,
up. Let me drink some water.
when I went to Stone Mountain, they used to have foam parties at the atrium on Maury Drive. The foam
I
used to
want to
be
go so bad to
brown.
the atrium, man.
The foam used to be brown because of people black gel.
Okay. Oh, I'm about to throw up. Like, for real, I swear to God, I'm about to throw up. That's not fun. That's not okay. That's not okay. What the freak?
Like
What
the
did?
girls used to gel their soups and sideburn stuff down. And of course, it's a foam party, so you sweat, it's getting in the foam. The foam would be brown because at first I thought it was body like dirt from people. I'm like, damn, y'all don't bathe. It was freaking gel, black gel.
That's disgusting. I'm sick. I'm sick. It's a few people I think of right away when I think of black gel.
Black that out, but that's the first thing that come to mind. She had glitter gel though.
You know what?
She was
I
innovative.
actually, even though I used to be swooped out, I never ever put gel on my skin. My swoop used to be dry, but the rest of my hair used to have the gel. I ain't play that gel to skin contact. I ain't like that. Cause I'm like, now y'all been wearing this same ponytail for a week. That mean you ain't even wash your face unless you washing around it, which is still ill. Oh my God. Oh, it's certain smells. I'd be like, I'm not sure if you like, I know you don't be on TikTok like that, but it's that clip of Tiffany Haddish like, oh, this is nice. It don't even smell like
Smell
roaches.
like roaches.
Yes.
I sent that to Zay because I tried to explain to him the roach smell. And I
Yeah.
said, I think that only people from the hood, because he said he don't know. And I said, I know you from the hood. I said, you smelled it before, you just
You
probably
just
don't
don't
know.
realize it. Yeah.
But I said, I can literally walk in somebody's house and smell if they have roaches. Like, I know.
Yes, yes. And
And
honestly,
people,
that might be the smell I was talking about earlier about the old lady smell. That might be a roach smell.
yeah. And because it be in your clothes. Mind you, when my sister came to my apartment for the first time when I first moved in, she walked in, she said, nobody lived here before you? And I said, why you say that? She said, it literally has no smell. Like she said, it smelled like air freshener, like your plug-in. She said, I smell nothing
Listen.
else. I said, I'm sure people lived here before. I said, I had to wait for somebody to move out. She was like, that's crazy. She said, I don't smell nothing. In my head, it took me a while. I said, she probably thinking about the roach smell. Cause like usually people apartments, like I've lived in
It's a
apartments where it
consistent smell in the hood, and people might say they don't got roaches, but roaches is in the hood. Don't they go to buildings that ain't been well kept. Sometimes people's houses already not clean. On top of that, it is what it is. But roaches have a smell, and I really did not realize that until you brought it to my attention after going to that girl house to get my hair done. And that smell was so triggering because I'm like, wow, it smells like the hood, but it really just smelled like roaches. That is some crazy stuff. And I know because we had roaches when I was little. I remember turning on the lights and them things used to be scattering.
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
now get off my Oreos now. Now I gotta eat all my Oreos. So don't wait that.
Oh.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Man, I have worked with people who smell like straight moisture, bro. It's some stuff like, and I don't know if it's because I have good hygiene or if some stuff is just that like strong, but I don't work with some folks or been around people. I'm like, you stink. Like, how old are your clothes? Like, for real? Like, for real? Listen, I don't understand.
One thing my mama didn't play about was good soap and good toothpaste. Now we probably had dollar store everything else, but one thing about it, we had Dove in there. My mama was bougie, so she used to use Oil of Olay.
We were not consistent with our soaps. It'll be Irish Spring today, Dove tomorrow, honey, or Dial the week after.
I ain't gonna lie, Irish Springs do smell good, but she dry you out like
dry you out, but it do smell good. You right.
It smell good,
I hate
but
it smells so good and it's so bad.
yeah. But my mom used to use oil for lace, so she never buy me that. But I used to use Dove, like she would buy me Dove. So I smell the difference, like just off rip. I can have $20 left in my account, and I need some hygiene products. I'm buying Dove.
So I actually have been trying out different soaps because I've been wearing Dove consistently for at least 15 plus years because of my eczema. Really longer than that, like since whatever my eczema got real bad, like in late middle school. But I've been using a turmeric bar, and that might be that girl. As far as like, because
Turmeric bar?
huh?
A turmeric bar?
Yes, turmeric soap. And
Mm.
it's really good, and I know it worked because when I be in a shower, my skin feel like I shed a layer off. I be squeaky clean, like I be squeaky. And the reason why is because I read somewhere that Dove soap is actually not a soap; it's a beauty bar. And I know that might not sound like something drastically different, but apparently it's not. You don't really get your best clean. Apparently, it's just really softening, and I don't know. I can't even lie to you. I just read it and I was like, let me see what else is out there because I had been committed 100% to Dove because of my eczema, and it used to be to the point where I would be itching real bad the first moment I didn't use Dove. But I think it's because I was using soaps that actually strip the dirt off your skin, and the Dove just kind of adds some lotion to it, if that makes sense. And I wasn't moisturizing that well like years ago. But yeah, so I've tried a turmeric bar, and I just recently got a bar from Trader Joe's. It's like I can't even tell you the name of it, but I'm trying it out after this turmeric bar run out. I got a couple different ones. I just wanted to share that.
I definitely do the same thing because I feel like I found that out too because my problem was I felt the difference. Like I started using the bar soap because when I used the body wash, the smell was stronger and it'll sit on your skin. Like I promise you, I'll be driving and just smelling my arm because it smells so
Yeah,
good.
it's like deposits, and it smell good. Don't get me
It
wrong. I
smells
don't
so
think
good, but I
it's not
noticed.
dirty. I just think it may not be the best for like long term skincare.
Yeah, so I definitely felt the difference because I was like, "Ew, the body wash make you feel like it's sitting on my skin, especially in the summertime." So I
Yeah.
use Dr. Bronner's. I wash my hair with Dr. Bronner's, and I
I'm
use
gonna
that
have to give Dr. Burners another chance because it actually gave me the itchy eczema feeling. But like I said, I
because
wasn't
it definitely is it. Listen, listen. I ain't never felt that clean in my life because it
really.
definitely strips dirt off your skin. That's why they said that you're supposed to dilute it. But I go over my skin with a Dove afterwards, so I
I
don't
mean,
do
is
that.
it not diluted when you in the shower? That ain't a dilution.
No,
Dang.
even dilute it even
So
more.
should you put it in like another bottle with water?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
always recommended, but I'm just using it straight out the thing.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm gonna give them another chance once because I'm on like a soap tour right now. And then once
Okay.
so far turmeric is that girl. It's another brand I got from Target recently. Let me get the name for you.
And that peppermint soap just made me feel clean. It
Oh, it
really did.
smell like listen, stuff like that, stuff I can smell working is my kind of party. All right, it's called Method. This is the picture of it.
I heard of that before. They make dish detergent too, right?
I think they make, yeah, I think they got a whole line of everything. Yeah, they have laundry detergent, all-purpose cleaner, soap. They have great reviews. So I'm gonna try it out. I got the coconut and rice milk with shea butter, and yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I'm not after I'm gonna try it after I try my Trader Joe's one because the Trader Joe's came with two bars, so I figured I use one of them now. So if I do like it, I have another one versus using both of them now and then move to the other. Anyway, I'm on a soap tour. But it's just like hair products. Like I finally found hair products that I love. Maya Organics. Let me tell you something. The way they have my hair feeling.
I see them everywhere. It's a billboard on my
Let
house.
me tell, and it's black owned. Let me tell you something. This the best my hair has ever felt after I just washed and blow dried my hair today. Well, and I put a straight and comb over it too. I ain't doing no flat iron.
So I should try it.
You should, and you should go on their website because they have a survey to determine the best product for your hair. And I mean, honestly,
It's
ooh,
literally doing its own thing because I don't know if I'm sure I told you this. I was having a problem with my locks looking skinny and I didn't want them to. So I'm like looking at YouTube videos on how long it'll take to thicken up, and they recommended that you just wash them often because when you wash your hair, naturally, like if you were to
it
just wash your hair,
expands. Yeah.
it sponges up. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, that does make sense. So I did that. But what happens now is that since I just sleep with a bonnet on, this happened. So
Oh, maybe she used a
I have
dome cap to force it in one direction.
I should have did that. I should have did that, and I have to palm roll it individually and just
Yeah.
with some
It
products.
look good though. I mean, I
But
just
this
don't.
is the result of using Dr. Bronner's.
Come on, Dr. Burner. Are you using it on your body and your hair?
Yeah, I wash my hair with it too.
Oh, okay. No, I'm gonna stick to my Now, I don't like the whole line. Like, I don't like the leave-in conditioner. And believe it or not, I actually really like Cantu's leave-in conditioner. That might sound basic, but I love how my hair. It feels. It's so soft. My hair is never like this when I was using Cantu, Shea Moisture, you name it. Like, this is that girl.
I like Miss Jessie. Some old school.
Not you old school. If the Lord see fit.
Now I've been using Miss Jessie since I worked at Glam Bar, so maybe like 2010, and I just like the smell of it. Like my hair smells like laundry sheets.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to invest in the dry shampoo too because I went to a little get together in LA, and of course weed is legal out there, so everybody just smoke, and my hair was smelling like smoke so bad, and I
Try it out, because I be hearing that dry shampoo is not good for Black people hair, but I'm sure there might be some at this point tailored for us. But I used to want to get it for when I have braids.
yeah,
Or
it's good for that.
okay.
For braids and locks and stuff. I mean, you have to go back in and add your own moisture. I think that's what it is. People don't like to do more than one step, but when you're dealing with natural hair, you have to. You gonna learn that you
Yeah,
need
it's a part of my
4,
daily
5, 6
life.
process. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you have to come up with your own techniques. Like I know people that make their own leave-in, like with water and just put other stuff in the bottle and spray it on their hair. I use for like hydrating my scalp. I use a mixture that I created myself. I mixed 100% Jamaican castor oil and 100% peppermint oil, and I like the
Oh,
way
that
that
peppermint
feels.
oil. Oh my God. You
Yeah.
be high low key for like a week.
No, oh my god, like it just make you feel so clean, especially when you do it right before you go to sleep. Wow.
Right. I be sleeping like this. I be raising up from the mattress.
Okay.
Oh, the lady who I smelled like roaches, she did put peppermint oil in my hair. It smelled good.
Should he put pepper on the roaches because I know they ain't gonna be able to live
I
through
think the
that.
roaches attracted to real peppermint she got laying out on the floor somewhere. Now she a traveling stylist. Girl, I wish you would. I'm gonna have to get my house fumigated.
Traveling with bugs.
Yeah, they call
That
them.
need to be the name of her business.
They got bed bugs. She got car bugs.
She got roach. I can't
It
believe
don't even
that.
smell like roaches. When I heard that, I screamed.
Me too. I promise you, I sent this to Zay maybe 2 days ago, and I was like, bro, I told you I didn't make up the roach smell. I really didn't. I
Well,
didn't.
what are you working on these days? What you got going on?
So of course I just been working with Flo Millie a lot, but she's working on her album, so I got a little break. So now I am focusing on I have a few fun projects coming up. Like I have a cover that I'm shooting for a magazine. I work with somebody from Stranger Things.
Period.
Recently.
Why do you do that? Why?
I've worked with them. And then
Stranger
my birthday is coming up.
Things. On top of Ozark.
I work with somebody from Ozark.
It's okay. It's okay. They all Netflix.
I have to get better at watching TV, but I'll be so busy that I'm sorry. I don't be knowing nothing.
Listen, it is okay. It is okay. TV is I spend most days in complete silence. A lot of stuff. If something
Me too. Listen, you cannot replace that silence of living by yourself.
Cannot, because once you bring somebody in your house, let them spend the night, let them stay, then that silence is gone, and I don't like.
I mean, like people even like swishing around pisses me off. Like if I'm laying in my bed and I just hear your jacket rub up against. I don't
want to see dirt from the bottom of your shoe. Because why you ain't kicked it off your shoes at the entrance?
Okay, now you're a different story.
Listen, I need my house.
You actually King Von crazy story.
I just came in the house and I see some dirt. I said, "Whoa, whose shoe came that from?" I don't like that.
Okay, Asia dog, come on.
No, I just love my house to appear like when you first walk into a hotel room. I like that feeling when I walk into my house.
Yeah, same. Like I'm actually about to just finally buy a mop because I told you I don't buy mops. I cleaned it.
Please get an 0-seater, please.
That's from Target.
You can get it from Target. Yeah, they got them there. It's like
I feel like I
$29.
did, and I put it in my cart, and when I did it, they took it out.
It was sold out probably. Oh,
Yeah.
Cedar is, let me tell you, the whole, listen, it make mopping so easy. Please listen,
Yeah.
y'all. OC is the best mop you'll ever put your hands on. It's $30.99. But look at the reviews, hun. Look how many. Look at the number of reviews. Don't play with them.
Oh, that's the one. But yeah, I don't know. I just been working on that. I need to freaking reorganize my closet. I probably need to just get rid of a lot of clothes again. It's probably that time because I go shopping a lot these days because my clothes are a bit dated.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm working on I do a lot of I'm starting to go to more events and stuff like that just because I need to be not necessarily seen, but I need to be seen. Like I mean, I
Yeah.
work in the industry where like I need people to book me for different things, so I have to be in the conversation. So I have to pull up to a lot of events, and I need to have clothes to look presentable because the pictures are definitely going to be online. So I've been going shopping a lot lately. So I need to get rid of a lot of stuff in my closet. So I'm probably going to start a Depop soon or a Poshmark, whatever, whichever one.
Poshmark makes it very easy. I never use Depop, but Poshmark makes it very easy. Well, for the most part, because you still
I
kind of
had a
gotta.
Depop. Depop suspends your account after 6 months if you're not active. So I have to make another one.
Oh wow, no
Yeah.
pressure.
So I
I
bought some.
actually need to
I sold
shop
some
more.
stuff.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was saying I sold some shoes on there before.
I need to shop for tops. I have all my clothes are t-shirts, every last one on, and I'm 32 years old. Now I do have some blouses that I used to wear to work, but if as far as like dressing casual, and I don't mean like comfortable, like actually going somewhere, if I just need to look cute in general, I do not have a lot of like tops. And so I need to
Mm.
like find, I'm not a shopper for real. I just get, if I need to get something for something, I get it that day. But I need to discover some new retailers for women's clothes that has like just nice tops. Like it can be like cute roughly, or it can be like casual, like linen material, something like that. But
So
I literally,
you don't like dresses at all.
no, I have dresses and I like dresses, but if I want to dress up some shorts or some jeans, like I might have to throw on a Made in Atlanta shirt or something like that.
No, I
Like I
feel it.
got screen t-shirts, and I kind of, not that I need to transition away from that. I love those. Shoot, I got on one right now, but I just want more clothes that I could wear to like a dinner or even to a quick lunch outing. You know what I'm saying? Not just to let me go for a walk at Piedmont Park outfit.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I feel you on that because I had to do that. I have to get more dressy type clothes. I didn't start buying them until we went to Costa Rica.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I had bought like some little silk
Oh,
stuff.
that was your birthday. Remember that earthquake?
I was just talking about that how we thought that
Somebody was
we
taking the door.
we was like, why would you say no? And it was a whole earthquake. That's crazy.
Oh, earthquake.
That's crazy. Like it was a whole earthquake.
Dang, that was fire. Can you believe we drove an hour away from the airport to get to where we was at?
Not no more. I mean, I don't mind because we did that. When we went to Tulum, but I think that for my trip this year, I just want to make it easy as
Yeah,
possible.
yeah, that's how it should be. I
So
think
I'm just like,
we was
child,
on a
let's
little
just
budget though, women. I thought
here or this
for
time.
Costa Rica, maybe.
Yeah, we were on a budget. Well, I was anyway, but
No, it's cool. You're right though. I don't ever want to have, if it's something like that. I don't want to drive no hour. I remember when I first.
or get in the car. Like I just,
Yeah, I feel you. I understand. Well, in Iceland, it was like an hour ride. I mean, Iceland's different. Everything's remote. But I remember my first time going to Chicago, because I flew into O'Hare instead of the other airport. I forgot the name of it. But it's an hour train ride into the city, and all the little Chief Keefs and Buns and Asians, all of them was on there. And by Asians, I mean
and that's
Asian
crazy
American.
that people associate her with Chicago and this girl from Dallas,
She not,
Texas.
and I literally thought about that when I said it, but just because I
But
associate her with King.
I'm telling you, my ex is from Chicago. Randomly, I talked to one of my exes yesterday because
Come on, double backer.
oh no, we cool. I talked to him. He's from Chicago, and he was associating her with Chicago. So you from there? How do you not know she's not from there? He said she just picked up so much of Von's lingo and like mannerisms that I just feel her Chicago.
Right. And I know for a fact, I should have said somebody else, but that's funny. It's yeah, that's funny.
So yeah,
I
so
mean, it's a lot of those kind of people in the industry though that's from somewhere else. Like Never mind. I want to. We might
People
want to.
come to Atlanta and adopt our lingo and our style and our whole situation.
I mean, it'd be
In my
artists who's not
opinion,
even from Atlanta at all, and they have our sound of music. It's crazy.
Bad Baby. She from Miami though, or Florida.
Is she? I never even thought about where she was from ever.
She from Florida.
She's
She
also a
from like the
cute.
trailer park. She from like the hood in Florida somewhere there.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You got going on besides your program that you stressed
oh,
out about?
child, that's really what it is. I have a lot going on. So I'm traveling this weekend for my little, as I said a million times, y'all. My cousin is moving to Ohio, and we are going apartment shopping this weekend. So I got to go to Cincinnati, and that's going to be for several days. And along with that, I have this work from this program that I'm in, and the program don't give a darn about what I do full time. It's like you either gonna take this class and get the certification, or you gonna flunk out and then miss out on a great opportunity. So I gotta do what I gotta do. So yeah, I really am doing like coding 7 days a week. Like literally, it's a Saturday class type of thing, but then with that you gotta create new day. It's really a 7 days a week thing, and it's funny because this program is 15 weeks, and people normally do it for like 10 months. And what's my problem that you asked? I don't know.
That's
But
crazy. It's crazy that you really started out doing DIV MySpace pages, and here you are literally making codes from scratch.
I know,
12
right?
years later. That's crazy. Like that's really
I'm literally writing programs. I know it's so freaking crazy, y'all, and it's really hard. But I know that I'm very disciplined, and I know that I'm smart. So I'm trying not to let it get the best of me. Because college was hard and I got through that. And this is just something that's temporary. So I'm just trying to, ride it out. But it's taking up so much of my time that it's really interfering with my paid work and my personal life. Like I don't have free time at all. Like it just stopped right then and there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna ride it out. I just know it's gonna get harder, and that's my fear. That's the issue. It's gonna get worse. And I just, oh my God. So, whatever.
Listen, work hard.
I
You be right,
am.
because once it's over with,
I'm be like, I'm doing this to HR. Hey y'all,
let's see.
what's T? What's the fee? But yeah, so that's all that's
Um,
going on.
I
Honestly. Hmm.
I think I want to start doing models, just like finding models on Instagram and start doing it because I think that I think when you start working with people, because I think for me before I expressed that I never intentionally wanted to be a celebrity makeup artist.
Hmm.
Um, I thought it was cool and I thought it was like fire, you know what I'm saying? But I think for me, I just never wanted to um I never wanted to be somebody's personal makeup artist to travel with them and because I felt like I would get bored because I'm doing the same person all the time.
Hmm.
And so when I started doing it, I really enjoyed it, surprisingly. Like I really do enjoy it. But I do still have those moments where I'm like, okay, I need to um do inside do passion projects on the side just so I won't get lost at what I really like, you know what I'm saying, so I won't start to dislike it. And I'm not feeling like I'm starting to dislike it because of course, like I said, I still love what I do, but I think that my audience needs to be expanded. Like people need to see that I can do other people, different skin tones, different face shapes, and stuff like that. And I still want to kind of enter the influencer market just because I know that it's more lucrative for me, especially since I already have a following. I do want to get into YouTube and all the other stuff. So maybe I'll go camera shopping this weekend, really try to get into this again. This will be my third camera. The other two got stolen. So maybe third time's a charm.
Yeah, you should. I absolutely think you should. Sure. If I'm getting contacted for darn promo, your behind need to be doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah. But I think that the influencer market is gearing more towards people with smaller followings just because they are more believable. So
Yeah, that
people
makes
with a
sense.
lot of followers and big followings, it is not as I mean, it's still money in that, and it's still people that book, that hire people with big followings. But I think I'm at the perfect mark. Like I'm only at 40,000 followers, so that's like a lot. I
All
mean,
right.
compared to influencers with 2-3 million,
Mm-hmm.
mine is minuscule. You know what I'm saying? So they're looking at mine and they're like, okay, I can believe him because he don't really have all those followers, but the average person, they're looking like you have 40,000 followers. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
But
plus I think that's why it's good to be intentional about what you promote. Like if you just doing flat time and teas this week, but if people already have a buy-in on what you talk about as a regular, they're like, I know he wouldn't be just posting this to be posting.
Yeah, so.
That's good. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Man, TikTok has been sending the followers my way, honey. First of all, my Target video by the price adjustment went viral overnight yesterday.
For real? I went and looked. When you tweeted it, I literally went to go look which video you're talking about, and I saw it.
I'm like, it was like at 4,000 views for like 2 weeks or however long it was. And then I opened my phone and it had all the notification symbols and it said 99 because, once it's past 99, it don't show more. And they've been all going to my Instagram. So thanks, y'all.
Mm.
It ain't, I don't lost one follower. Okay. Well,
it's okay. It happens because it could have
been a hater anyway.
It probably was a bot.
Probably was. Oh my God. At one point, I think they all gone. Like at one point I was getting bots all day. But yeah, that's what's up. I really am glad I tapped into this TikTok thing because it's really my tribe. It's really my I didn't realize how much I would like it and how easy it is for me to like share the information I be trying to share. So I'm gonna just I actually have a content calendar in my phone of different things I'm gonna do a video on. I just gotta get my hair done first. So so that was going on. But yeah, I mean that's really it. Might be a good point to wrap it up just because my day is not even almost over.
Same.
I got like 6 more hours before I see my bed.
I still gotta work. But whatever. Y'all pray for me about this sugar. I really that's something I'm really thinking about these days because it's easy for me to cut out carbs, surprisingly, because I don't really eat too much. I just eat the same thing over. Like I eat French fries and baked potatoes and rice over and over and over and pasta. So I can cut that out easily because I don't mind just eating green vegetables, but I didn't realize how addicted I was to sugar. Like when it comes to cookies and chips and cake and I feel like I eat it, I space it out, but I guess because I'm purposely not trying to eat it, I want it more.
You're thinking about it more, yeah. That's crazy how we are, though. I understand.
Let me tell you how God don't want me to have it either. So last night I had a long night. So I got to my house at like 1:30 last night. So before I got home, I said, I'm so hungry because I haven't eaten in hours. I said, I really need to eat. I know it's too late. I'm just going to go to Cookout, get me a grilled chicken sandwich, and don't eat the bread or literally eat the
I know people that do that. Mm-hmm. And they'll give you some lettuce too. They'll give you a better lettuce if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do. I said I was just gonna eat the little patty, and when I was in the line, I said, "Get a milkshake." Get a milkshake. Tell me why I would order my food and my wallet went in my car. Home.
Your wallet got out the car and walked home. Hey y'all, I'm 100 years old and I'm finna walk.
That's what it did. So I was like, that's what I get. So I came home and
they ain't get to you anyway.
Nah, it was cool. I came home.
Flo would be like, it's okay.
Butternut squash soup.
Oh. Okay, cool. Yeah, I miss ice cream. I'm on a no ice cream until I lose 10 pounds diet, and I have 3.5 more pounds to go. It's very hard. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna get some ice cream in Ohio.
What? Why are you gonna?
It's just part of the experience of traveling. I'm gonna chill. But when I come back, it's back on, and that don't count. So y'all better shut up.
When I go to any country on the, I guess the Gulf Coast, like Caribbean or whatever, I have to get snapper. Ever since Costa Rica, anywhere I go,
it was good too. You was real mad about that one spot.
Yeah, you was too, because you didn't get that one fish that we had.
I was sick. I was like, dang, what the heck is this? When I had a quesadilla,
Yeah,
I was too mad. Oh my god.
that fish was. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because the water was in.
The water was salty, baby.
It's cool. It's cool. But I definitely will be getting it on my birthday trip.
All right, let's just wrap it up. All right, y'all. Thank you for listening to another episode of OD Podcast. Holla at your girl.
Holla at your world and holla at your curl and burl.
Girl and your swirl and your earl and your twirl.
All right, cool.
Whirl.